Hello, my little mathematicians. I'm going to show you how to do numbers 22 through 27 using tape diagrams, if that's your preferred method, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at problem number 22. It says a marinade recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of sugar for every 2 tablespoons of salt. So what are the two things that we're talking about first? Okay, well, we're talking about tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to do sugar. To tablespoons of salt. So I'm talking about salt. Now I could do this using proportions, and that's how I did it in the other video, going through all the problems. But if you want to do it with tape diagrams, I would do how many boxes to represent sugar? Yeah, 3 boxes for sugar. Imagine those are perfect boxes. For salt, I'm going to do how many? Yes, 2 boxes. Then it says, okay, Carissa is going to be using 12 tablespoons of what? Salt for her marinade. So then we want to solve for how much sugar will she need to use. Okay, so that 12 is talking about what? It's talking about the salt right here, right? Okay, so these 2 boxes right here are representing the salt, and they say they have a value of 12. Well, how many boxes are there? There's 2 boxes. So how do I get 2 boxes to represent a value of 12? How much would each box have to be worth? They'd have to be each worth 6, right? So that means each box is worth 6 here, so then all the boxes are worth that, 6. Okay, and now that I know how much each of the boxes are worth, I can answer the question they want me to. Like if they said how much sugar is there, I'd do 3 times 6 is 18. If they said how much salt, 2 times 6 is 12. Duh, they told me. If they said how much is total, well, then I'd count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of 6 is 30. So like once I have this, I can answer any question they want from me. They're specifically asking, okay, since there's 12 tablespoons of salt, how much sugar should I use? Well, what's talking about sugar? That's these 3 boxes, right? So 3 boxes that are each 6 is a total of how much sugar? Yes, 18 tablespoons of sugar. Some people are like, wait, where did these come from? Because there's 1, 2, 3 boxes representing sugar, and each of those boxes is worth 6. Like I just am showing you where it came from, but some people just count 6, 12, 18. Perfect. Yep, you'd get to 18. Okay, if you got that, great. Try the next one all on your own. And then, so pause the video, try it, and then come back and see if you got it right. Okay, now that you're back with us, if you did this, the 2 things you're talking about is it says the ratio is children. So the first number would be talking about the children to adults. So then that second number would be talking about the adults. Okay, so children to adults. Well, the ratio they told me was 7 to 3. So I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes to represent children, and 1, 2, 3 boxes to represent adults. Now they told me, okay, so what if there's 21 adults at the carnival? So 21 is representing the what? The number of adults. These are the boxes representing the number of adults, right? And they have a total value of 21. So then how much is each box worth? Well, there's 3 boxes that need a total value of 21. So each one would be worth, you guessed it, 7, right? Because 3 times 7 will give me that 21. Okay, or 7, 14, 21. If these are 7, that means all the boxes are 7. And now I can answer whatever question they want. They said, okay, so then how many children are there? Well, these are all the boxes representing children. So you could count 7, 14, 21. Like, I'm going to lose track, but you can if you want. I like just doing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes representing children, and each box is worth 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. There's going to be 49 children when there are 21 adults. And there you go. Now, if you like doing it the proportion way, setting 2 ratios equal to each other and like doing the double number line or here to there, that's in the other video. Okay, but if you like the tape diagram, we're doing all of these solving by tape diagrams. This next one, again, don't forget to pause the video and try them yourself first, then unpause it and come back. And you can always slow down or speed up the video if you need to, or skip and fast forward to the question you need help on. It says a jewelry maker creates necklaces with red and green beads. So you have red to green beads. And so then the first one is red and the second one is green. Okay, so we're doing red to green. Well, when there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red, that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. So if a medium necklace has that same ratio, but they have 56 green beads, then how many red beads are there? Okay, so we're solving for how many red, and they told me the number of green, right? So that means that these boxes right here are representing 56. And how many of those boxes are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes that need a total value of 56. So then how much does each one need to be worth? Yeah, 7. So if each of these is worth 7, then that means that each of these is worth 7 as well. Okay? So now I can answer the question that says, okay, well then how many red are there? These are the boxes representing red, right? And each box is worth 7, and how many of those boxes are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes representing red. So then there's a total of 35 red beads. Okay, good job if you're getting these right. If not, you got another chance on these. Okay, this one says you're talking about sheep, and it says a farm has 32 white sheep. Okay, so you have white sheep, and if all the sheep are either black or white, and the ratio of, they said black to white is 1 to 8, then how many of the sheep are black? So we're solving for how many are black. All right. Well, they said the ratio was black to white. So let's do black to white. And for every 1 black, so 1 box for black, there's how many white? Yeah, 8 white. So how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and yes, 8. Okay. Then they told me there's 32 white sheep. So 32 is representing what? The number of white sheep. So where are the boxes representing white sheep? Right here. So those are equal to 32. And how many of those boxes are there? There was 8 of these boxes, right? So then how much is each box worth in order to make all these be worth the value of 32? Each box needs to be worth 4. So each of these is 4. All right. And then look back at what it's asking you. It's saying how many of them are black? Well, if all the boxes are worth 4, how many boxes are there representing black? Just one, that 1 4 box. So there's 4 black sheep. Done. So you can do tape diagrams or the 2 ratios set equally to each other or double number lines. But I don't care which one you do as long as you show your work. For numbers 26 and 27, though, I think honestly that tape diagrams make them a lot easier. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these two, and you'll see why I said, ooh, yeah, this does make it a lot simpler. Okay, it says there are 28 students in dance class, and the ratio of girls to boys. So let me grab my 2 pens. Okay, we have girls to boys is 4 to 3. So the first number is the girls, the second number is the boys. How many of the students in the class are girls? So they're asking how many are girls. Okay, so we have girls, boys. Those are the 2 things I'm talking about. And the boxes represent girls. They said it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3 ratio, right? 4 girls for every 3 boys. What's that 28 talking about? Is 28 talking about the girls or the boys? It's actually talking about neither of those. It's talking about the total number of students. So what are the boxes representing all the students? It's both the boys and the girls together, right? So that equals 28. Well, how many total boxes are there? There's 4 girls and 3 boys for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, right? Well, if those 7 boxes need a total of value of 28, how much is each box worth? Yeah, 4. So each box is worth 4. Then because each box is worth 4, now I can answer any question they ask of me. If they said how many boys are there, I just focus on these boxes. If they asked how many girls are there, I just focus on these boxes representing the girls. And they're asking how many are girls? Well, how many boxes are girls? 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes that are each worth 4 each. So there's 16 girls. All right. Why don't you for sure try number 27 on your own? Pause it, try it, and then unpause it and come back. Okay, you unpause the video, you're back with us. Let's see how you did. I have faith in you. Okay, it says a farm grows only cherry trees and peach trees, and the ratio of them is 1 to 3. Okay, so we have cherry trees, so the first number will be cherry trees, to peach trees, so the second number would be peach trees. All right, so cherry, there's 1 for cherry for every, how many peach trees? 1 cherry for every 1, 2, 3 peach trees. Then they said the farm has 96 trees, so how many of them are peach? How many are peach? What's that 96 talking about? Is the 96 the cherry, the peach? It's not either one of those. What is it? Oh, it's the total number of trees. So what boxes is it focusing on then? It's focusing on all the boxes. How many total boxes are there? Yeah, there's 1 cherry and 3 peach for a total of 4 boxes. So then you have to ask yourself, well, 4 times what gives you 96? Yeah, 24. So each box is worth 24. Now I can answer any question they want. If they said how many of them are peach, well, I do 24 times 3. If they said how many are cherry, just that 124. What did they ask me? Yeah, the question asked how many of them are peach. So I'm going to focus on just the peach boxes, which there's 3 boxes, and each one is worth 24. So what is 3 times 24? Well, 3 times 24 is 72. So there's a total of 72 peach trees. All right. Congratulations, my little mathematicians. Those problems were really hard. And again, you can choose to do either solve these by tape diagrams or double number lines, proportions, the here to there method, whichever one suits you best. Okay, you got this. You're going to do fantastic.